Many of us love the idea of driving home in a brand new car, but the car buying process, that's where things can hit the brakes. At Mac Haik Chevrolet, General Manager Antoine Burks believes buying a car should be simple, transparent, and stress-free. That means honest pricing, no hidden fees, no unexpected dealer add-ons. Just a straightforward experience that puts you in the driver's seat. And Antoine, part of the reason why you say that is you remember before being in the business, the experience you had.
Yes, it wasn't a great experience. I didn't get anything explained to me. I just was presented numbers. And so I try to make sure that our place is very different and the customers know everything that's going on because we're completely transparent. Our dealership is basically the way I sold. I want everyone else to sell that way as well.
Back then, little did you know, though, that you would be in the business. You came to Texas to go to school, and you thought, okay, I can get in-state tuition, but I have to establish some residency here.
Yes.
So I can get a part-time job or just a temporary job. I'll sell cars.
Yes. And that's how I started out, and I'll never forget it. What happened was I ended up making more responsibilities than I could go back to school with, and then I just loved the car business, and 22 years later, here I am, general manager.
Back to school, didn't have to.
No, I didn't have to.
Right. You're at Mac Haik, and I remember I do a lot of stuff in the community, and I was at the Beacon, which is a program that helps to feed homeless people and get them along their way. And I ran into a guy there named Mac Haik, and I heard the name forever, but I'm like, it's a real person.
Yes, he is, and the city knows Mac. Sometimes I go to different places with my shirt, and they're like, oh, do you know Mac? I say, yeah, I see Mac all the time, and they'll tell me stories about how he helped out different people, and he helped out a lot of people all the time.
Yeah, he's a Houston legend, Houston Oilers wide receiver, CEO and chair of Mac Haik Enterprises. You do a lot of stuff in the community. The community's been good to you, but you've been good to the community as well. And so you do all kinds of things with local schools, youth sports teams, veterans programs.
Yes, we do. And also we have been helping here through KHOU with the book drive program, and now we're doing the Houston Food Bank. Something I personally helped volunteer with last year, and it's a very fulfilling moment to be able to help people out.
Yeah, the Backpack Buddy program, where we realize that a lot of kids, the only time they get to eat is when they're getting their free meal at school. So when they go home over the weekend, they don't have food. So with Backpack Buddy, they will go home over the weekend with food. And a donation as little as $10 will result in 30 meals. So that's a great deal.
Yes.
All right. Giving back shapes how you do business, as we've mentioned earlier. And because you've given back for decades, you've actually seen decades of people coming in.
Yes, we have.
You have somebody who's on the fourth generation now?
Fourth generation, Mr. Robert Wolf. He's been in the business for 50 years. He just celebrated his 50-year anniversary at the dealership. And yes, he's on fourth generation. So that is grandkids that he sold and original parents. And man, he's been in the business for a long time, and that's something that we really like to help to do.
Yeah, all right. Speaking of generations, this is the latest generation of, it used to be a truck was just a truck. It's just a work vehicle, no frills, no thrills. No. Trucks now, you don't separate luxury from performance.
Absolutely not. Plus, this is Texas because we love our trucks. So we want to have the best of the best and very luxurious. This is the Black Widow truck with its performance, its technology, diesel engine, and it's just a monster.
Yeah, oh my gosh, look at this thing. My thing is, how do I get into something? Oh, I see.
Yes. They got the power assist step to help you climb up in there. It's a lot of climbing to get in this truck here. This is our Traverse RS Midnight Edition, black on black everywhere. Very luxurious third row seating too. It has some of the red stitching and the red outline inside.
Yeah, so if you have a big family, you can carry all the kids in that. And then finally, when those kids all grow up.
All grown up.
It is time for you to go back to you.
The Z06 Corvette that is super exhilarating driving. I had an awesome time driving it here. I'm telling you, I would get in trouble if I drove this every day.
Yeah, well, I think this is one of those things that you just say, but officer, it was the car. It wasn't me. The car just took over. This is, of course, an American classic.
It
right?
is.
And seeing the body styles and the performance and technology in this car change over the decades has been amazing to see as well. All right. Getting down to the car buying process, you mentioned sometimes there's hidden fees, and it is frustrating when we go in and we go, wait, this is the price I'm settling on. You got to wrap our our minds around it, and then all of a sudden the price changes.
Yes.
Where are those hidden fees coming from?
So the hidden fees typically is optional equipment that is already added to the vehicle that most dealers make you pay for. We don't do that at all. The price you see is the price you pay. A lot of dealers won't even send you the full price listing. You ask us for the price listing, we'll sell it immediately to you.
And you may want some of those upgrades.
You may want
just
some.
Be transparent.
Yes, you need to be transparent. You need to know what you're buying, and that's one of the biggest things that we do and what separates us from the field.
Yeah, okay. And I can even go over and take this.
Oh, you can take it home. I guess I'm gonna have to take an Uber home though.
Thank you very much.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
All right, if you're looking for a great deal on your next vehicle, visit Antoine and his team at Mac Haik Chevrolet, located at 11711 Katy Freeway. Again, that's 11711 Katy Freeway. And because they have a deep inventory, they're not selling you what they have. They're going to sell you what you want. Or give them a call at 281-497-6600. 281-497-6600. You can also visit them online at MacHaikChevy.com.